Imagine owning a front page game, earning millions of Robux. Is it really that hard? Well, no, only if you have a big team of developers. But what if you're all alone, trying to make a successful game on your own? Is it still possible? Yes, there are many successful players who have managed to rise to the top being a solo developer. First of all, what exactly makes a successful Roblox game? There are many secrets that the pros hide, starting with the game's presentation. It is really important that your game has a story that the player develops as he plays. For example, Murder Mystery 2. It's a pretty simple game, right? You get innocent, sheriff, or murderer. So what exactly makes MM2 so popular? It's the psychology that hides in the depths of MM2. You start off with a low % chance to get the murderer role, but as you play, the chance slowly increases. It's a never-ending cycle that keeps the player playing. You wouldn't want to leave if your chance is already at 50%, would you? Talking about keeping the player playing, one of the most important reasons on why it is hard to make a successful Roblox game is the game's retention. What is retention, you may ask? Retention measures how many users return to your game after their first visit in 1 day, 7 days, and 30 days. Let's take a look at Pet Simulator 99 and how their team achieves amazing retention. The game has all sorts of daily rewards to keep the player coming back. You can collect group rewards every 6 hours, and each day claim a lot of gifts that help you progress further. Same for Adopt Me, you can get amazing rewards for just logging in the game. When you have a high login streak, you're afraid to lose it all, so you're sort of forced to join the game every single day. Let me give you a quick tip along the way. Add daily rewards to your game. It doesn't matter what your game is about, but you can award the player cool prizes for just joining. Notice how all top earning games have one thing in common. They're incredibly genius ways to monetize their game, having all sorts of game passes and developer products. But you don't want to make your game pay to win, otherwise it'll result in a huge player count loss and low retention. Oh, this looks like a cool game, let's check it out. Okay, I'm inside of this cage, I want to move somewhere. Yo, what? I have to pay 13 Robux for a temporary walk? Oh nah, I'm out of this game. Be humble and add a couple of ways to help the player progress by spending Robux. A very good example is MM2. You can buy godly skins for quite a lot of Robux, but it doesn't give the player any kind of advantage. It's just for cosmetics. This approach can lead to increased player engagement and loyalty, contributing to an overall success of the game. The most important reason on why we get sucked in those front page games and they become addicting, it's their replayability. There's almost no way to complete it. It doesn't matter how many times you join, there's going to be something better to obtain. A good way to make your game uncompletable is by adding trading. For example, Pet Sim 99. You can go ahead and unlock all the areas, max out your rank, but you can always trade to obtain better items and climb the leaderboards. Talking about leaderboards, it's important to add competition to your game. Notice how all the popular games have leaderboards. It's a genius way to add competition and make players compete with each other. For example, MM2. Nicholas does leaderboards twice a year, but they're big. People spend millions of Robux and hours grinding currency. Even myself, I have grinded 2 leaderboards because I'm a fan of MM2. There are thousands of Roblox games, but what are the chances that your game will become viral? They are pretty low if you just copy an existing idea. Instead of replicating, elevate. Look at popular games and try to think of a way to make them better. That'll make your game stand out and be more appealing to other players. It'll be much harder to build a huge audience with a new genre you just invented. It is important to make a unique game, but starting out, it's way better to inspire by trends that are working right now. Also, think of a problem and find a solution to it. Most of the games solve boredom, but let's take a look at Please Donate. It instantly grew up to 100 concurrent players without any ads. Want to know why? It's because it solved a real-life problem. Half of the Roblox community never had any Robux, but with Please Donate, anyone could go claim a booth and start donating or raising Robux. It was a genius invention by Hazem. For another example, look at Catalog Avatar Creator. The game has got over 1.8 billion visits in just 2 years. The creator, It's Money, thought of a way to add the Roblox catalog inside of a game and let players try on items before they buy it. You can make your dream avatar before spending a single Robux. Before this game, you had to buy the items first and then equip them in the Roblox avatar page. I remember buying all the items to make my dream fit, for it to end up looking like this. Keep in mind that game icons also have a big impact on how viral your game will be. They have to be eye-catching like YouTube thumbnails, but don't go crazy, making an oversaturated bright icon for a horror game. Make them appealing to your niche. Hobbies tend to have a bright saturated icon. Horror games have some kind of mystery inside them. Design something that fits your game. If you don't know anything about making eye-catching thumbnails, I suggest hiring someone to make one for you. I happen to whip up game icons for just $5 on Fiverr. Check out my gig linked in the description if you're in the market for a killer game icon. Alright, enough promotion. Remember, a well-crafted game icon isn't just a pretty picture. It's a marketing strategy. It's the difference between your game blending in the background and standing out in a crowded Roblox front page. So how hard is it to make a viral game for the average Roblox player? If you're just starting out, don't try to develop a huge project that'll take you months to make. Start off with something small and learn from your mistakes along the way. Most of the popular games had huge hype before their release. Try growing an audience on Twitter or YouTube. When your game gets bigger, start looking for developers to team up. You have to understand that all of the popular games right now started off with 0 visits. Achieving your dream game is a journey that unfolds gradually, not an overnight success. Crafting a successful Roblox game is like embarking on a wild roller coaster ride through a virtual theme park. At first, it seems thrilling, the promise of fame and glory. Yet as you strap yourself in, you realize the twists, turns, and loops are no joke. Remember, it's not about roller coasters. Getting that golden ticket to millions of Robux requires more than just coding skills and a sprinkle of creativity. It's a marathon of trial and error. You will encounter with bugs and wrestle with glitches. Sure, the Roblox community is like a friendly neighbor next door, but making your game stand out is like trying to be the coolest kid at school. It demands constant updates, engaging gameplay, and the ability to predict what players want before they even know it. Engaging gameplay, meaning getting the users into fun immediately. Avoid long tutorials, but focus more on the player having fun. It is hard to develop a viral Roblox game in a short period of time. But I promise, if you merge all of this information together and study each aspect on what makes a viral Roblox game, you'll have no problem making games and printing out Robux like crazy. So what did we all learn from this? That your Roblox game won't become viral overnight. All developers start at 0, so why can't you? We all look at Roblox games and amaze them on how incredibly popular they are, but don't see the other side, which is the countless hours of work put inside of them. You can start your Roblox development journey from rock bottom and rise to the top, only if you don't give up.